Nice. Oh, we're good. Nice. Welcome. Let me just do this so we can talk a little more like this. There we go. So I can kind of like be a little more streamlined. Nice. Not center, but also so move you over here more. There we go. That's pretty good. I like that. I like that. Water. Sorry. Quite thirsty. Okay, wait. How do I download this? Welcome, everyone. Come on in. Welcome to the 10 o'clock show. The 10 o'clock for the night owls. We're going to learn AI on Smooth Jazz 94.7, The Wave. I love shit like that. Okay, perfect. Oh, look at that. That looks a lot cleaner. Nice. Go Canva. Go Canva. Okay, TikTok. Banner. Live banner. Save that. Nice. Okay, let's rock through this. What I want to do is basically work. Hello, Jealous. It's Jeliss. I think that's the right way to pronounce it. It's such a dope name, Jealous. Let me know if I'm pronouncing that right. Suhas, pleasure. He's like, let's go. He's like, he already knows what's up. Let me share my screen. That make it a little better so TikTok fam can see better. I'm live streaming on YouTube and TikTok. This is the late night show. We bring down the tone, nice calmer. We're gonna learn AI on Smooth Jazz 94.7, The Wave. You could just put your headphones on, relax, take that tea, just chill. We're gonna talk about AI. I'm basically gonna put together in real time. She's like, yep, hi, wonderful, good to see you, Jealous. Always good to see my AI family, each and every one of you. I'm truly grateful for each and every one of you to come. Rudolph is like, hey there, Night Owl. Oh yeah, we're live streaming 3 times a day. Isn't that insane? 3x a day, 3 times more job. Sasha's like, how do you stream your screen and video from your camera? Good question. I'm using a OBS, or I'm sorry, yes, Streamlabs is the software that I'm using. Shout out to Hank. Congratulations, Hank. I got your message for joining the AI community. Yo, I love new members because I really mostly look forward to the one-on-ones. Like, wait till you have a one-on-one session with me. I'm literally going to blow your mind as far as what's possible with AI. Understand your goals, understand what you're trying to accomplish. So that to me is what I really love the most. So what I want to like, you guys are gonna kind me like, pretty much. I'm also preparing for the month of April where I'm gonna be booked solid doing workshops for businesses, real estate agencies, attorneys, accountants, small businesses, Chamber of Commerce's. I'm pretty much starting to go on tour ish, I guess is a weird way to say it. So I need to start practicing and putting together a new slide deck. If you know me, I'm very visual, and I also please encourage you to take screenshots of all the slides. I really encourage you. This whole thing is recorded, so you can go watch it on my YouTube channel to rewatch any of my lives. And I also encourage you to also take screenshots of any of the things that you see on my screen. I really want to empower you with not just AI, but technology. I want to make you so dangerous that you move mountains of work effortlessly. And people are like, damn, how is Jealous getting so much work done in such little time? She must be on that AI, those AI secrets. So that's really what I could hope for most, is just to empower you with technology skills and both AI and productivity so that you accomplish your goals faster at the end of the day. So I have an old presentation that needs a little revamp. So I'm just going to kind of combine a lot of it's all going to follow using my pyramid framework. Until I see something different in the market, as far as like, this to me is the pyramid of everything in AI: productivity, computer, AI, everything that I've known, I could summarize it into these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels, and group them, so that if you go through these levels, and that's pretty much the curriculum of the AI community, is I'm going to have step-by-step courses in each of these levels, so that combined you will be so dangerous when it comes to AI. I want you guys to be AI experts in your community, in your business network, in your geographical area. I want people to come to you because you guys are so knowledgeable about AI, and that's what I can hope for from this teaching. So forgive me for basically what I'm also going to be doing is kind of freestyling while following the structure while building my slides, basically. So that way, hopefully by the end of 1 or 2 of these sessions, I'm going to have more of a structured presentation, iron out the gifs, because my goal with this 1 hour presentation that I'm going to be giving to business owners and real estate professionals, attorneys, lenders, mortgage, like title companies. There's so many people that are just hungry for what is AI. What it very much like these questions right here. What are the best AI tools? What is AI automation? What is AI chatbots? What are AI agents? And what are AI voice agents as well too? Those pretty much are like the main areas that we want to break down with my master pyramid. This is the pyramid of skills, or I find the pyramid of skills that you have to start with the foundation and work your way up. And this is the path that if you want to learn AI, if you want to use AI in your business, or if you want to become an AI expert to either become an AI consultant or an AI and automation agency. The path is really going to be the same, and it's going to encompass these 5 levels. And so with these 5 levels, you'll be able to speak at a very high level and know everything about when someone talks about what is AI chatbots, what is AI voice, you know everything about it and what to, and especially also in this level for marketing, we're going to talk about digital marketing. That's big. So I want to just simplify that with marketing systems. Nice. And then that's when I'm pretty much going to build this out just real quick. Let's just super quick. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to duplicate this 5 times. This is why also we love Canva, because you're going to see me build a presentation super fast and easy with Canva. Because again, Canva is just one of the tool sets that I highly recommend people to learn because of how fast and easy it is because you're really going to be using it for your webinars, your sales presentations, to communicate your value to your clients so that they hire you for anything, for your products, your services. This is going to be your video sales letters. Canva is so critical for visual communication as well too. So Susha says, will you be tailoring the deck for each niche, real estate or accounting? Kinda. Yes, I will. Kinda, like my audience is roughly, they'll have their little specialties, and there will be specific tools, like accounting will have some specific ones, real estate will have some specific ones, but in the general sense, like 90% of all of those niches can be accomplished with this. Because at the end of the day, fundamentally, all businesses want more leads, more sales, and want streamlined operations, fundamentally, at the end of the day. So how real estate from a business model doesn't differ much from accounting. What's up, Kevin? Good to see you. So fundamentally, it's all about using the same business structure, digital marketing, employee productivity, and operations and sales. So they're going to have a lot of overlap fundamentally. Like one tool that real estate is specialized for versus one tool that accounting isn't going to make much of a difference really when it comes down to it. So just from this is going to be enough. And you know me, I am very, very visual. So we're going, and this is why I love Canva. It's like, oh, so easy. So we're going to break down each of these levels and build a slide deck as well too, so you guys can also see. Okay, so that's the pyramid. This slide here, which is going to be number 2. Oop, where that one with that? Okay, I want this arrow. So we're going to break down one of these each at a time, and I like doing this so that we know where we're starting and where we're going. So this is going to be nice. And then we'll start filling these out. Copy. And then we'll go to marketing. So everything starts with productivity, just how you touch a computer. Next, we'll go into marketing. And that's just actually going to be, well, we'll change those later. I'll just make him regular marketing. Because it's not so much marketing systems, but just marketing in general. How are you going to use AI to help you market your business so that you can fundamentally generate more leads and sales for your business? That's really, all businesses function the same. And I like frameworks. I like principles, because from frameworks and principles, you could apply them to different niches to test if they're true. Okay, so we're getting fancy. So let me just quickly do the overview, and then we'll start filling each of these with some structure. By the way, feel free to ask your questions along. I want to make this interactive as well. So if you guys have questions while I'm going through this, I definitely highly recommend asking them. That way I can help you get the most out of it here. So, but these are the 5 levels. Okay, almost there. And then we can start filling each of these out. Doesn't have to be perfect. Version 1, this is an MVP. Especially when you build businesses, or when you do anything, you want to just quickly build an MVP, ship it, get some feedback, and iterate. It's really the iteration. Look at that. Doom, doom. That we want. Boom. Okay, so let's start off with section number 1, productivity. So I'm always going to reference this guy right here. This is the pyramid of basically how you're going to stay ahead with not just AI, but just working in an AI economy, which is basically digital online, working with the computer. Most of us have to make money online through a computer now, so you have to have computer skills. And so we're going to demystify that on just general personal productivity as level 1. Then we'll go into marketing. Then we'll go into automation. Then we'll explore AI chatbots. And lastly, we'll leave it with AI voice. I should probably put some like deep meditation. I feel I'm listening to like some deep meditation music. If you guys want that in the background, let me know. I could put that on. That'd be kind of funny. All right. So first one's going to be productivity. And productivity is going to start with this slide over here. Boom. And productivity, yeah, these are top business. I'm just going to say business tools, because not everything is AI. Let's just zoom out on everything that we need for business. Okay, so let's break these down. Feel free to take a screenshot. So starting off, before you start playing with AI and ChatGPT and chatbots and AI voice agents, you need to improve your personal computer skills. And this is divided into 2 parts. There's hardware and software. So I need to put here, let's just do this. And then I need to do hardware. And I'm actually going to share a screenshot of my desk, because your workstation will also determine how efficiently you touch a computer. And if your workstation is not efficient, then it doesn't matter if you're using ChatGPT, you will still be behind the game. Okay, so I'm going to share a picture. So we're going to do software first. Actually, let's do hardware first, then it actually goes software. So this is my desk. I'm just going to take a screenshot, and then I will talk about it. So here. So we could go through those. So we need to talk about hardware first. This is your office. Because you need to work in a digital environment, you need the right computer, the right desk, the right keyboard, mouse, and monitor in order for you to just work in today's digital world, fundamentally. If you don't have this set up, again, what each of these elements that I'll talk about, if you implement them into your business or workflow, you're going to increase your productivity, get more done effortlessly, and stay competitive at the end of the day. So before, again, like ChatGPT, Mistral is great, and we love to talk about how beneficial AI is. But for example, let's just start with the computer. If you're on a Windows computer, please sell your Windows computer eventually and get a MacBook Pro. The most minimum hardware computer that you need is a MacBook Pro, 16 gigabyte. You could get away with a MacBook Mini or even a MacBook Air, even at 16 gigabytes, but that's just the hardware that you're going to touch. If you have a Windows computer, the problem is you're going to waste so much time dealing with the Windows environment that there's no amount of any AI tool that's really going to benefit your life or help your business get more leads or sales fundamentally. It's not a Mac versus PC kind of thing. You need hardware, you need computers that just work so you can work effortlessly. Next is your monitor. You need minimally 3 screens to work efficiently in this digital world. A screen on the left-hand side, that's going to be your reference, something where you're referencing notes, you're referencing something that you're building. The right-hand side is your work side, where you're trying to work, build, manipulate, update, do something new, for example. For example, you may be watching a course from the AI community on the left-hand side, and then you're building a make.com automation on the right-hand side. This is going to save you from having to do one screen at a time and constantly swip back and forth. It's just not efficient. Then your third screen is for your task and project management. That's where you're going to reference your to-do list, your calendar, your email, so that you know what you're doing at the right time and you're working efficiently. So those are the 3 screens that minimally you need to be using. Just because ergonomics, and I want you to not get carpal tunnel, and also I don't want you to get back issues working on a computer. Don't use the keyboard on the computer. This is a horrible keyboard setup. All of them look the same. It's going to ruin your wrist in a few years. You need an ergonomic keyboard. You could get any one, really doesn't matter, but you need a keyboard with a external number pad, and then also a ergonomic mouse and a mouse pad to save your wrist. Definitely. And then what's not on here, chair. Just make sure your chair has some ergonomics to this, because again, you're going to work in a digital environment, you're going to work on a computer, you're going to want to work for many hours on end, and we just need to make sure you're set up comfortably to work without getting fatigued, carpal tunnel, eyesore, or wasting time with one monitor, for example. Now, for marketing, part of your marketing is going live. Live streams are critical for you to make sales. For example, that's why I go live 3 times a day. Also for creating content as well too. And so that's why a huge part of your component for you to market yourself online when we get to the marketing stage, one of the biggest component is creating short form content and going live. Those are going to be the biggest, most important types of content, and also webinars, master classes are also going to be critical as well too. So that's why you need an external or you could get any camera. Just make sure it's not a webcam. Essentially, it could be just any nice DSLR camera hooked up to your computer, and also a nice, very professional microphone. This is how you're going to stand out from every other competitor who's marketing themselves with their phone. So I want you to build a personal brand. I want you to show up professionally online, and this is the hardware and setup that you're going to use. And then a standing desk is also really helpful, so that you can take breaks, stand up and work, and then sit down and go back and forth, for example. Yes. Sasha says, is that a mirror on the camera? Yes. Just because this is a very old camera where, oops, why won't you let me zoom in? That's actually kind of cool, but that's not zoom. There we go. This is a very old camera, so it doesn't have a flip out screen on the side. It's technically behind it. So only unique to this camera is it kind of sits on top so that I can see directly. Actually, probably is a little sharper there, so that I can see directly at the monitor to make sure I'm in frame as well too. But you could also see I'm monitoring it live stream on my computer. So either or pretty much allows me to say, hey, am I in focus? Am I sitting centered? So that when I record content or when I record courses, stuff like that. It's just new. All the new cameras, they all have a flip out camera or flip out monitor on the side. Let's see. Okay, so that's just desk setup. Now, that's hardware. Next, we're going to talk about software, the software on your computer. The software on your computer is very important. I'm going to go, I'm going to do the individual slides probably. Okay, so let's just rip through each of these real fast. The reason why you need an Apple Calendar is because you need to sync both events in your personal life, in your business life, and all your tasks and projects on your calendar. So you have one master calendar to manage your entire time every hour of the day to optimize it down to the minute for creating content, for doing sales calls, for doing working on the business, for working in the business. You need to manage your time down to the minute, your routines and everything. The reason why is our brain just gets overwhelmed with so many events and stuff. There's no way that you can manage your time just using your head or on paper or a physical calendar. So that's why Apple Calendars is completely free. Allows you to pipe in those 3 calendars so that you can time block down to the minute and know for every minute of the day you're supposed to be what you should be working on. If it's not time blocked, you are again wasting time, and time is money. Next is TickTick. TickTick is the best task and project management. It's good to see you, Josh. Josh is like so freaking true. This is a masterclass in productivity, time management, entrepreneurship. So TickTick is only $4 a month. It is the most robust, simplest, easy to use time, not just task and project management, but also time management, because you can time block all of the tasks and projects. This is a 30-minute task. This is a 1 hour project. This is a 4 hour project. So you can manage if you just have a to-do list of, oh, these are the things I have to get done, and you kind of check them off. That's inefficient. You need to know down to the minute, is that a 30-minute task or an hour task? And you need to budget it on your calendar so that you have everything. Because the worst thing that you could do is double block yourself, so that you have too many tasks done and so little day, for example. So that's why, again, we need to manage your time. This comes from the book uh, Deep. What's the name of the book? It's Cal Newport. Deep Habits, Deep something, Deep Work. So the fundamental premise of this book, Deep Work, means time blocking fundamentally at the end, and using a digital tool to map down each of the tasks. So that's why TickTick is the best for, oh, I need to spend an hour and a half checking emails. I need to spend an hour on my morning run. I need to spend an hour for call family. I need to spend 3 hours preparing for work report. I need to spend 4 hours, so that nothing overlaps. The right things get budgeted for the right day and prioritized, so you're working on your big projects in the morning and your less important tasks in the evening. That's TickTick. That's going to manage your tasks and projects. Next is Notion. Notion is your second brain. It's basically for documents and files and notes. Do not use Google Docs. Do not use Microsoft Word. Do not use, I mean, unless you're like creating a PDF for a contract. Of course, you're going to use Microsoft Word or Google Docs. But you need a robust notebook to save a document, a file, a note, curriculum, a course, meeting notes, a CRM for contact details. All of that information can go in Notion so that you can find it when you need it. And I will show you my master list. Notion gets overwhelming, but I keep it simple. This is one master database that's called Documents. Everything that's in there is either a course, a document, a meeting note, curriculum, cheat sheet, reference note. Everything is in this one master list. So I know if I need to find any knowledge, file, resource, or anything, it's quickly accessible in this one list. It's not scattered on paper. It's not in this notebook. It's not on these pieces of paper. It's not bookmarked. It's not in a file on my computer. One list to find everything. That's Notion. That's going to be your second brain. Nice. Next one are your AI tools. There's really only, I was thinking about this today, and I'm like, I have to kind of kick Mistral and Claude to the side. The only two tools that you need for working are really DeepSeek and ChatGPT. ChatGPT is going to be the one that's your daily driver. You're going to pay $20 a month. You get the ChatGPT custom GPTs. And then DeepSeek, now these guys are for projects. They're for copywriting. They're for strategy. They're for helping you work on projects for your business or something like that. Those are your heavy workers, for example. We also need to put in here another one for 15, which is Cider. Cool. So those are your heavy project headers. On the light side is Cider. Cider is a Chrome extension or browser extension. This little guy is so helpful. Cider. Because what's annoying and time wasting, again, it's mostly time wasted. It's all about optimizing your time so you're the most efficient and productive at peak performance. If you watch football players or elite athletes, they are meticulous about their time and their training so that they execute efficiently. Entrepreneurship is no different. We need to make sure when you touch a computer and when you're working on tasks and projects, especially for your business to get more done, time is money. And we need to make sure you are an elite entrepreneur athlete. So Cider is for micro tasks. Tasks that are small, like rewrite this, improve this, fix the grammar, make it longer, make it shorter, translate, answer this question, explain this. All of these are small tasks. What's a waste of time is these small tasks. Opening up a tab, logging into ChatGPT, asking the question, summarize this, or improve this, especially for email or communications and stuff like that. Waste of time. Cider allows you to use AI while you're in the same window. For example, like if I take this sentence right here, top AI tools, say I'm writing something like, what are the best AI tools for entrepreneurs? I'm going to misspell too. I'm like, I don't want to open tab and try and improve that. I'm just going to highlight. There's Cider right there. It's a little pop-up. I'm going to click one button, improve. It says, oh, you probably want to reword it to say something like this. I'm like, yep, that looks good. I'm going to press one button, which is this replace button. Done. And I've now rewritten that. I've improved that communication without having to go to another tab, to copy it, copy from there, paste it back, and switch over to another tab. What's up, Sharon? Good to see you. That's why Cider is for many tasks that you need an AI assistant to help you with communication, writing, for example. And then you have ChatGPT and DeepSeek for your bigger project. Searching the web, deep research, big projects that you're using R1, for example. Next one, password management. This is huge. If you don't have, there's actually a storm. It's actually quietly raining outside too, Sharon. It's kind of funny. So it's like I got the rain playing outside. I got some nice vibe music. And so the session is like the late night quiet storm, teaching you guys super Jedi powers so that you wake up tomorrow and become more dangerous. Password management is important when you're working online or you have a business. If you use the same password, if you're using if you're using Windows, Mac's built-in password management, Chrome's built-in password management, LastPass, those are all inefficient. Basically, what I'm saving you is outdated tools. Outdated tools are very inefficient. The best tools will save you even more time and allow you to work more efficiently. You could save passwords. You can save credit card information. It fills out addresses for you. It's these little things so when you have to log into a lot of these tools, you don't have to remember the password, for example. Josh says, I'm signing up for Cider right now and it offers 30 credits per day for free. What does it charge for credits if it does? If all it does is forward the inquiry to LLM and chatbot? Yes, it just forwards the API to ChatGPT, DeepSeek, Claude, any one of the large language models. And you're going to burn through that 30 credits a day pretty fast. I did, because I do those little things like rewrite this, improve this, like this whole sentence right here. Say it's I'm writing an email. Like say for example, this is actually your notes. Say I'm writing this. I'm like, oh, I need to work on this line. I help HVAC businesses book 20 qualified sales and appointments every month. Maybe I want to improve that. So I could highlight it, and then there's Cider. I click improve, it rewrites it, and I click replace. Done. If you were to do that without that, you'd have to open another tab. You have to log into ChatGPT. You have to paste the command of improve this. You have to type that out. You have to put the colon. You have to paste this sentence there, wait for it to output, and then you got to copy that output, switch to another tab, come back here and paste it just to rewrite something. So stuff like rewrite, improve, summarize, expand, make more persuasive, answer this, stuff. These are mini AI tasks that we need to just get the answer while we're in the browser, for example. So that's why, and it's $10 a month. It's already paid for it. It saves me an extra hour every day of like, or roughly an hour. It's actually 45 minutes every day of these little tasks I have to go through. So that way I'm using ChatGPT for big projects, and then I'm using Cider for these rewriting as I'm rewriting sales copy, rewriting emails, communicating with clients, writing proposals. I could just work efficiently in the app, and it saves me 45 minutes a day. Next one, Alfred. Quick thing about Alfred. Alfred, honestly, every Mac should come with Alfred Mac. Alfred for Mac is probably what allows me to move so efficiently online. For example, Sharon has and please ask your guys' questions as well too. Don't you trust? I want to pause, answer questions. It helps me kind of like also know. Helps me with the presentation. Sharon says, how many credits does Cider take to do the mini AI tasks you just did right now? Honestly, I'm just paying the $10 per month on it, and I haven't burned through those monthly limits yet. The free plan, I got through those limits pretty quick because I'm doing a lot of writing, a lot of these little mini tasks, improve, rewrite, fix the grammar, make it longer, make it shorter. I'm doing these like 50 times a day, for example. And so that's why, and run it. Because I'm going to have a course on Cider. And then even this, say for example, right here, I could press a keyboard shortcut and it instantly pops out a tab where I get even more chatbot tools. I can speak with, I get quick access to every single large language model right here. I can add pictures, add images. Yeah, try it. Like, go with the free. It's kind of like I kind of like have to teach you like how to use it because now I figured out because you don't need every feature. It's just these little tasks, like say for example, highlighting text and then clicking. They have a little toolbar right here. I could improve, I could simplify, make shorter, fix the grammar, summarize, make more persuasive. You can also create custom prompts here, which is really helpful. Or I need something a little more. I need to go back and forth and talk about brainstorming, for example. That's where the pop out comes out real handy. And I could quickly start talking with the AI to what are the best ways, top 5 ideas, what are some better ways for hooks, and this saves me from going to another tab, opening another conversation with ChatGPT, pasting it, going back and forth to tab swapping. I can now be in the same workspace and just work side by side. It's these little things that just saves you a lot of time compounded or multiplied throughout the day. And it's basically, and to summarize it, it's just to help you write better online. Basically, that's like what Cider does. You're still going to use ChatGPT and DeepSeek, but those are for much bigger projects. Like I need search, I need to work on bigger projects and stuff like that. Like I'm going to go to these guys and think out a whole 7-day email marketing campaign or something like that. So it's these little things that, it's once you, I would say, use these little things, you're not going back. It's so helpful. And then I can switch between different large language models. It's just a major time saver. And there's two tasks. If it's big projects, ChatGPT and DeepSeek. If it's these small little tasks, rewrite, improve. It's really improve is the most important one that I'm like highlight, improve it, especially for emails and stuff like that. Um, sorry, Josh says, oh, hey, when you copy text to your clipboard button, it appears in the sidebar bar to paste it in the message. This thing is going to save a lot of time. Yep. What Josh is sharing is if I bring out my little, I have it on Command E to bring out this little shortcut. Command E is an Edward. If I highlight a text, it instantly copies it right here, and I can now give it a command and say, how can I improve this? And then now I'm talking with any large language model, and I'd be like, oh, brainstorm. Okay, yeah, you know what? I like this. I'm gonna copy this and paste it right in. That's really helpful. Boom. And so I'm now working side by side in the same. I could be like, I could take screenshot. It does everything. ChatGPT, like screenshots, PDF files. Um, it's been such a time saver. And then I press E, and it goes away, and now I'm working. So that is like such a hack. Next is Alfred. Alfred, here's what this is what Alfred does. The rule is, if it's an important website that you have to go to over and over, like say my Notion documents, you bookmark it, and then once you bookmark it, Alfred knows it. And you want to think of Alfred like a chauffeur. He's going to teleport you directly to that page and save you what I call navigation time. Because again, all we're doing is trying to maximize time, speed up efficiency. So for example, if I double tap shift, let's see a little search bar that comes up. Now I can search for any file, folder, or bookmark on my computer, and it instantly brings it to me. So if I type documents, there's Notion documents, and if I press enter, it's going to automatically open Chrome, enter the URL, and go directly to that bookmark. So instantly, if you think of how much time, oh, I got to move my mouse here to click on the app, then I got to move my mouse to the URL, I got to type in notion.com, I got to log in, I got to go to the side tab and find that documents, and then click in, and now I get there. So that is called teleporting. Another cool thing is I could search. So I could YouTube, say for example, search cats. Now, what it did is it opened up Chrome, it went to youtube.com, it typed in the word cats, it pressed enter, and now I instantly have that search result. I could do it for Google, I could do it for YouTube. You also see me do a lot of math, so I could do calculators as well here too. I could be like, oh, what is 11 times 5? So I could do quick math. Sometimes I need a calculator. So Alfred is like a personal assistant that helps me teleport to the page or to the folder where I need keyboard shortcuts. So my hands rest on the keyboard, and I can manipulate and move without having to use my mouse. If you have to use your mouse, it's technically a time penalty. So anytime you could control the computer by your keyboard shortcuts, you're going to double, triple, quadruple your productivity. Josh says, I can't think of a single other Alfred who drives important people around places. Josh says, oh yeah, he's my chauffeur. And I tell people, I'm like, if it's important, give it to Alfred, and Alfred will never forget. He'll help you. For example, if I want to search Amazon for Macs, it opens up my Chrome, searches Mac, and goes there. So these are the little things that, again, I'm able to move so quickly. It's almost like a jet. You think of it like a Jedi or a ninja. Speed is money. So that's Alfred. That's the main we'll touch about Alfred. It allows me to just move around my computer without having to use the mouse. Mac computer, very easy. We don't need to go about that. Gling. Gling is for video editing. Because I have to edit videos, like courses, for example, it is such a time suck. It is such a huge manual process to go and upload the video and look at the little timeline and then cut it and then cut the end and then trim and then cut and end and trim, cut and cut and trim, cut and cut and trim, cut and cut and trim, and constantly do that, for example, for video editing, especially if it's a long course, for example. Gling is how I'm able to pump out close to 3 courses a month. Most people, it takes them 1 to 2 months to create a course. I'm able to edit using AI. To say this is a productivity hack is an understatement. Now, look, I'm going to bring up Alfred. I'm going to type GLI for Gling. I'm going to press enter, and Gling is an app on my computer. So now Alfred is going to go to my computer, find the program called Gling, and automatically open it for me without having to use my mouse. So here I'm going to upload a video, and what it does is that it will instantly transcribe the video to text. Now it also removes all the mistakes, the ums, the retakes, and it automatically trims everything for me. Done. Literally upload the video, and then it's pretty much done. You still need to go through because it's like 90% accurate, because there's still little like words or sentences that you may want to cut or hide. This takes editing an hour and a half down to 10 minutes. Time is money. And so that's why Gling uses AI as their video editor. I'm never going to touch CapCut, DaVinci, or Adobe Premiere ever again. Gling is worth its weight in gold. It's $20 a month. Next one, TidyCal. TidyCal, super summary, super simple. Calendar booking. Wasting time is going back and forth with when are you available? Are you available on Tuesdays or Thursdays or Fridays? That's a waste of time. I need to send them a calendar link and book and automatically show on my calendar. For example, everyone that signs up for the AI community and signs up only on the annual plan, you will get a 1-hour one-on-one with me. I don't want to send them emails and say, what's your availability and what time zone are you in and blah, 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 and waste time, go back and forth emails. Very similar to Calendly, but Calendly is very expensive. TidyCal is $39, one-time buy, you're done. So I send new members automation an email that says, hey, congratulations for joining the annual the AI family. Please use this link to book a 1-hour with John. That happens completely automatically. So, and then it also looks so that it's not double booking events. So again, people can get on my calendar without me having to go back and forth. Time is money. That should be the mantra of this show or this episode. Time is money. Spark email, super simple, super quick. You probably have more than one email to manage. What you should not be doing is you should not be accessing your email from the browser. Like open a tab and go to gmail.com and have your email, and then open another tab and have your business email, and managing your email from a browser. That's a red flag. That's a no-no. Spark, it allows you to download the software to your computer. I can't show it because I don't want to show all of them. I have like 6 emails. So Spark is completely free. It allows you to manage multiple emails. You get infinity amount of emails, no cost. It allows you to, I open up the app, I can see all my emails, and I could go through, and the principle is called email inbox zero. I literally clean out the emails, so it's literally empty for all 6 emails. And so that's how I'm able to stay on top on any communication. So managing 6 emails only takes me 3 minutes out of my day. I know a lot of people spend a lot of time in emails, and 6 emails only takes 3 minutes because I'm using Spark and keyboard shortcuts in Spark. That's just in there. Cool. Canva, it's what I'm doing for graphic design, ads, logos, images, images for websites, for example. Fireflies, I honestly have not bought it yet, but I'm going to. I've been taking a lot of manual notes, and I already see the value that I need an AI note-taking tool. Otter is a little too expensive. Fireflies is $10 a month, and this is worth it too. While I get focused on the one-on-one with the client, AI is taking meticulous notes and organizing it for me, and I could quickly send that as a summary to the client to say, here's our meeting notes, and here's a roadmap. Just like Josh, you got an email with the roadmap and all the details of everything that we talked about. It's going to be coming from Fireflies. By the way, let's take a moment. If you're finding this valuable, please follow. If you're brand new, hit that like button a couple times just to wake up the algorithm. And if you like some free AI tools, like my top 100 free AI tools, that's a little QR code that takes you to my website, Simple Tech Skills, and you could get my free 100 best AI tools for businesses. All right, quick plug because we got to do sponsorships, of course. Cider, we talked about, and that's it for just the software. So to review, we've talked about the hardware, what your computer, your desk, how you just, your basically your office, your workspace. Then we talked about your software. What software do you need to work efficiently in the digital world? And this is important because you're competing with people like me. And people like me are very tech savvy, and we will get more done in a day effortlessly. That's why it's very important for you to. A lot of people just haven't had a computer. Also, I don't want to put it in there, but highly recommend just spend 10 minutes a day. I see your question, Sharon. Type online practice. If you don't know how to type, please just take some practice to learn. It's going to save you more time. Everything that I recommend saves you time because we only have so many hours in a day, and I want you to get all the work done. For example, people ask me, how do you post 6 times a day? How do you record content? How do you go live 3 times a day? How do you also do one-on-one coaching with clients? How are you still able to upload a volume of content? How are you also able to respond to every message in the community? How are you able to manage, even how am I able to do all of this? Is because time, every tip that I share, I've obsessed about how to save time, what is the best tool, so I get very minimal input in and maximum output out. So I get more done in a day than most can do in a week. And that means in a year, I will move mountains of work. Like for example, I will publish in 1 month 180 pieces of short form pieces of content. Most people are going to post 5, maybe 10. I will post 180. That on a competitive advantage, my competitors won't be able to compete with me. So that's why it's performance. Performance is time management or time saving. Sharon says, if the company Gmail workspace email was added to Spark, would your employer be able to see the other accounts you have in Spark? Good question. If you're using, if you're using a work computer and you use Spark, technically they will be able to see what emails on that computer Spark has access to. So that's one downside. It's like you'll have your personal computer, personal slash business computer, and then your work computer. If you do a 9 to 5, for example, they will technically, you don't want to install Spark on your company's email and then also link your personal and business email on your Spark account on your company's laptop, for example. So that's why separate laptop. This is your business laptop, personal laptop, and you could get a MacBook Air. You could also any Mac, cheapest Mac M1 you could get. Doesn't even have to be the newest. I don't even recommend getting the newest. Anything refurbished as well too is also great. Sharon says a huge competitive edge. It is. It's like that's why these little things. These are what I'm calling the Jedi ways. These are the Jedi secrets. Okay, so we talked a lot about just productivity, hardware and software. Great. Now we could get into marketing. With marketing, Sharon's like, got you, Spark, you're on it. Nice. It's the little things. I'm gonna have all details about each of these tools, computer setup, everything that I'm mentioning. I'm eventually gonna have more in-depth courses in the community, so that you can take step-by-step courses on all this. I'm just kind of like skimming through the overview. Nice. Marketing. In order for you to get leads and sales online, we need first your website. I'm just gonna make myself just like a quick note right here, and then I could clean it up later. But we need a funnel. We need 2 things. We need a lead magnet funnel, and then we need a sales page for marketing. So what is a lead magnet funnel and what is a sales page? A lead magnet funnel, let me go to my swipe file so we can see an example. Uh, I want a really good example. I like this one. I reference this one a lot. Okay. Do not build a website. Do not build a website. Do not build a website. The first thing that you should build is a lead magnet page. This is a lead magnet page. To break it down, you have irresistible offer, you have enter your email, and then you have benefits of what they're going to get if they enter email. The reason why you need to send a lead magnet is because when customers find you or discover you online, this is the only link that you're going to have in the bio. You need to give something of value to get their email. Your business will live or die, and all your sales is completely dependent on the amount of how many emails that you collect. Every business, I could predict your revenue down to the dollar based on the number of emails that you have in your email list. It's technically 3 to 5% if you want the secret. Suhas says, like a thumb up on VFX on live is fire. Appreciate it. We're learning a lot about it. Okay, cool. So that's a lead magnet page. It's just quick and fast, something of value to get their email. I highly recommend webinars, masterclasses, ebooks are also good. Something of value for them to get. This is your first level of trust that you're going to share with them. Let's also talk about the value ladder, because every business needs to add a value ladder. Okay, let me just bring this. I appreciate all the questions. And this is nice because I'm building my new slide deck. We need a value ladder. Okay, let's break down what a value ladder is. Josh says, thanks for letting us know. I caught that rewatch last night's stream. Nice. I was like, wait, recording that awesome landing page video was a mistake. Nice. So this right here basically is a value ladder. Every business needs a value ladder. It's a stairway of trust to bring customers in predictably, and then predictably, systematically sell from low to mid to high ticket offers. So for example, your free lead magnet, in exchange for their email, you're going to give them a masterclass, a free guide, a checklist, something that can help them get a quick win. Webinar trainings are really good as well too. Then we're going to bundle these two steps right here. It's going to be some low ticket offer, something under $97 basically, because customers, before they buy or your expensive services, for example, or your products, they need to spend some amount of money, low ticket, low risk, and get 3 times more value back. If that value to price works out, where they're like, oh my God, I spent $19, I got his ebook, I learned a ton of marketing principles, or I gave him my email, or actually no, I got his $97 webinar. And in that webinar, I learned everything I needed to know about marketing and sales and whatever, stuff like that. That happens, if that equation works out and they get that reaction, they will happily spend hundreds or thousands of dollars with your services, because they know if they spend for some price, they're going to get 3 times more value back to help them get closer to reaching their goals. Then you have your mid to high ticket offer. Mid ticket is usually around, let's say, $497 to $997, and high ticket is $1,000 and more. Usually high tickets you have to get on a call. Technically, anything under $2,500, anything over $2,500, you have to get on a sales call for them to comfortably spend that money. Technically, everything under $2,500, you could send them automated from a funnel to a checkout page, and they could buy online, for example. Depends on how much value you give in to. So most businesses struggle because they only sell one product or service. They don't have a lead magnet, and they also don't have a back-end offer. That's why they're struggling to grow consistently. And they're also struggling to get customers and predictably increase the lifetime value of that customer. So that's why a value ladder is important. The lead magnet is important because, again, I could predict the revenue of your business based on how many emails you're collecting every single month, for example. So that's why it's very important that you need to build an email list. Second is sales page. Sales pages are different because they have, let's go to this one right here. This is a sales page. A sales page says, hey, do you want this irresistible? Again, they're all irresistible offers. Everything is copywriting. Copywriting is communicating your value of what they're going to get in exchange for the price. What's the transformation? What are they going to get in return? Video sales letters are usually, if it's cold traffic, or I'm sorry, yeah, if it's cold traffic, meaning people that just met you and know very little about you, usually it's about 10 minutes of a video sales letter to warm them up. If it's warm traffic, meaning they've consumed your content, they attend your webinars, they follow you online, and they love your content, then you could get away with a 2-minute video sales letter. For example, I just have a 2-minute video sales letter on my community page to sell the AI community. That's a 2-minute video sales letter. It's actually, in my opinion, it's a shit version 1. But again, I need to ship quickly so that I can get some feedback and then iterate. So version 2 is going to be better. So now I got a bunch of testimonials. And so I'm going to update this one now, or with the version 2 with more testimonials. That would just increase the conversion a couple points. Josh has a great question. What tool do you use to track the performance of your lead magnets? Ooh, great. Since I know Josh has a kit for email marketing, KIT. This is probably the best marketing tool, or best email marketing tool. Very simple to set up, has an API, very reliable, has a Zapier-like automation. It's been reliable for me for the past almost 7 years working online. It's worked for my clients. So in it, I'll speak specifically to Kit, and then also Lead Pages also has conversion. I'll show you that too. The reason why I recommend these tools have analytics built in. So if I go forms, you can see how many leads I get every day. On average, I get about 20 leads a day completely organically. And so, but again, I put out an insane amount of content, and I'm going to increase that later on. So under the form, the reports right here is where you can see the analytics. So basically what we're seeing here is through my organic through creating short form content and going live 3 times a day, I've been able to send 13, let's round it up, 1,400 visitors, unique visitors that have been to my website, just my my lead magnet page, but only 579 of them have actually entered their email to opt in. You'll never get 100. You'll never get 50%. Those are just very high extremes. That it's just, everything is the law of averages. Your lead magnet, what you want to aim for is you want to aim for a 20% conversion rate. So if I send 100 people to that landing page and 20 people give me their email, I know that lead magnet is valuable to that client. Great. If it's under 20%, I need to work on adding more value, improving the copywriting, making it more irresistible. Maybe instead of a PDF book, doing a 1-hour free masterclass that's pre-recorded, for example, increase the value. And I've always A/B tested. You're never going to get the best right out the gate, but just like when I teach Make.com, you iterate yourself to success. So through versions, you A/B test, add more offers. I've been stacking. When you go to mine at simpletechskills.com, I first started with just the 4-hour ChatGPT course and the 1,400 marketing prompts. Those were the only 2 things I started off with, and I got about a 10% conversion score. And then I started adding more. Now, because now I have so much value that for them to enter their email, that's a 40%. That's just above industry average. So I'm happy with that. There's nothing else I could really add that's going to improve that score. I'm never going to get 50%. And so I'm very happy with that. That lets me know my lead magnet convert. I can now send my traffic from my social media when I create my content, the link in bio, and I feel confident when I run ads in the future to send traffic, I'm going to get a really good ROI and I'm not going to lose traffic or money. So that tells me conversions. Lead Pages also has the same. That's why I recommend also Lead Pages for a funnel, because Lead Pages will do the same exact thing. It will say, oh, 20 people went to the website, 17 people signed up for your lead magnet, and that's an 85% conversion rate. Wonderful, you're doing good. So those tools have built in. This saves you. You don't want to use Google Analytics. It's a waste of time. Nice, we're jamming. That's a sales page. Again, sales page, video sales letter, irresistible offer, and one button. There's only one button on this page. There's no about me. There's no look at my services. There's no blah, 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 blah. One button, take the action so that I can statistically know how well this thing performs. Nice. So let's just quickly talk about traffic next. And let's get it from this slide here. Let me grab a new slide, kind of building my presentation. How are you guys enjoying this? If you guys are finding it valuable, let me know. Hit that like button. If you're brand new, please follow. And I appreciate it. Okay, let's talk about funnels and traffic. I'm going to take this and put it in here. Perfect. Okay. The next thing is funnels and traffic. You need a massive amount of traffic to send to your offers and to your lead magnet, basically. So traffic only comes in two forms: organic content and paid ads. Paid ads is very expensive, unless you have $600 to $1,000 a month to spend on ads. It's a whole different game. I've obsessed on short form content and lives, and only on two platforms, TikTok and YouTube. So my volume, and this is when I define what is content and what is content marketing, is defined on two parts. What is content marketing? It's actually really good. Let me just add that slide because that's very important. Let's go right here. I'm just going to duplicate this. Okay. Content marketing. And then two. Okay. So content marketing is volume and also value. Let's break this down. Volume, you have to post minimally 3 times a day, and you have to go live. We'll call it the 3x3 rule. Minimally 3 posts a day, short form, 20-second videos on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, and also going live. Pretty much minimally 3 days. These are minimums. Going live 3 days a week. You'll find you'll make most of your sales when you go live. So that's why you really want to take this seriously. If you want to make more money, increase your volume at the end of the day. So those are the main things from there that I would recommend. That it's just volume as content for bare minimum. The next thing is value. Each piece of content has to help the client or customer get some quick win by following your 3 steps in order for them to trust you to then follow you more and binge more of your content. Here's an example. One of my videos on my YouTube channel, this one right here, how to build your first AI agent with Make.com and ChatGPT. There's nothing gatekept. It's literally a step-by-step video on how to build your first Make.com automation. You could have no prior experience, no tech skills, and by the end of this video, you'll build your first automation and you'll automate your first piece of content. That's enough to get you a quick win. Most people that follow this content immediately sign up for the email newsletter, and then 5% of them sign up for the AI Academy. or AI community. So this piece, the idea is they have to be able to follow this piece of short form or long form or webinar or live piece of content, get some quick win that they can use in their daily life or they're in their business to get some quick transformation, some quick win. So for example, you're going to watch this webinar, you're going to do one thing different tomorrow that you've learned from this webinar, and that's going to help you work fat like Cider. If you could take any action away, just download Cider tomorrow, sign up for the $10 a month one, and play with it. You'll start saving a ton of time that you're like, holy shit, how long have I gone without playing with Cider? Like, oh, this is great. What else you got, John? And so then you'll come into Notion, you'll come into productivity, and you'll go for it. It's like a gateway drug. The client or customer needs to have some transformation without them paying for your services or product first. That's what the definition of content is. Because if your content isn't valuable, it's not helping the ideal client get a quick win, or your content isn't, or you're not putting out the volume, what you're doing is you're post and hoping. You're posting content and hoping people sign up. And you're already, you're already noticing that your content posting isn't getting you leads. You could just look at your bank account. When you post, you don't see your bank account go up. When I post and I go live, I get 1 to 2 sales a day. And so there's a direct correlation, but it has to meet these thresholds in order for you to be considered content marketing, what I would consider. Nice. Let's now move into automation. Automation is going to come into 2 flavors. There's make.com. I'm just going to pick, as much as I like the social media one, I really like funnel. Let's do the email marketing one. Simple. Get a simple tool. Let me know if you guys have any questions along the way too. Also, just double checking you guys are awake, because my voice can't put people to sleep. All right, I'm going to pick just this automation. It's really arbitrary. Okay, here, copying. Okay, make.com. Jess is like, or Jealous is like, yep, I almost fell asleep. I know, this is the late night hour. It's like, but it works out. It's a win-win either way. Trust. It's going to be recorded anyways. Nice. Okay, so make.com. Why are you going to use make.com in your life? And again, most of everything I'm just going to refer back to your business to help you get more leads and get more sales. In your business, you have many different apps. You have your website, your CRM, your email marketing, and you also have to do manual tasks to send an email, to add them to the CRM, to update your QuickBooks. Like, you have to do a lot of manual tasks between these apps. Make.com is going to allow you to automate all of that. For example, when people sign up for the AI community and they purchase for the annual plan, that's going to trigger an automation that's going to send their email over to Kit, which is my email marketing tool, to send them an email campaign to welcome them to the community. And they're going to send them basically 2 emails. Actually, it's a welcome email. And in that welcome email, it's going to have everything they need so that they're onboarded successfully. That happens completely automatically without me having to do that. If they try and sign up and their card is rejected, that would trigger another automation to send them an email and say, hey, payment failed. Do you want to try again? Here's the link. And so these type of automations allow me to generate more sales and stay on top of the onboarding process without having to do a lot of manual work, for example. So that's why Make is incredibly powerful. Not just the social media is just the introduction to get you explored with how to use Make, but you're really going to look in processes. Once you learn Make, you're going to be like, oh, I could automate it now. I don't have to do this manually anymore, and I don't have to learn coding to do it. So it's very powerful. Josh has a good question. Got to hop off. Quick question. I just got my website, and I don't know why or how I should build in a landing page if Pork Bun has its own editor. Would YouTube tutorial suffice? Actually, great that you mentioned that. you're going to link, Josh, take your screenshot of these two videos. Your first thing is to add the domain to lead pages, connect a domain. So do this video first. This is going to link your pork bun account to lead pages. And then your second video is going to build a funnel using this tutorial. This one, how to build a website in 1 hour. This one's on my website or on my YouTube channel. This is going to teach you how to build a funnel using lead pages, just so you understand how the whole thing works. And those are the only tutorials you need. So, yep, good to see you're making progress, Josh. I love it. Okay, Make.com. Make.com automations are pretty much going to be the main thing to automate any manual task in your business. I want to quickly touch on just one more. Everyone's talking about agents, and show me something with an agent. Let me see. Hold on. Bear with me. This works good. I can work with this. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Bear with me. Let me find something with an AI agent so I can just kind of explain what is an AI agent. Okay. I can kind of work with that. Okay, I could definitely work with that one. Give me that image. Copy. Okay, agents. Let me just grab the logo. Actually, I'll just grab this. Okay. Just something real quick. Okay, agents. What are they? Why are they important? Sometimes from Make.com, you need to build something a little more advanced. An agent that can do things autonomously. That's where N8N is going to help you build agents. This is similar. I recommend learning Make.com before you learn N8N because it does have a higher learning curve. But what an AI agent is it has a brain, so model. Large language model could be ChatGPT, DeepSeek, Llama, doesn't matter. Has a set of tools, could be code, website, API, link to your calendar, and then it has a goal. So you're like, hey, can you book things on my calendar automatically? Give that to the AI agent. It's going to use the brain and the tools to try and accomplish that, basically. Those are agents. You build them from scratch. N8N is the gold standard. Nice. We're going to just rapid fire for the last two, and then we're done. Probably Kevin has 3 questions. Please ask your questions, Kevin. We're going to wrap this up in about less than 10 minutes. So AI chatbots is real quick and easy. So let me just add this here. Let's do chat-based chatbot. I'm really just going to recommend one chatbot right now. That's quick and fast and easy. Kevin says, good question, Kevin. Let me find just a chatbot. Actually, I'm just going to go grab it from my website. Simple tech skills, because I have a chatbot on my website. Okay. Okay, chatbot, and then just kind of rapid fire this. Okay, cool. Okay. Chatbots and why they're important. Kevin says, what software are you using to record your screen for content? That's going to, actually, if I'm recording my screen for content, live streaming is different. Live streaming is Streamlabs. So take a screenshot, 3, 2, 1. That's just for live streaming. If I'm doing content, I'm using OBS. OBS is like the screen record for content. Where does Go High Level fit in your toolbox? That's your funnel right here. So we could close this guy. So that is in your marketing in here for your lead magnet and your sales page are all going to be either built with lead pages or Go High Level. Lead pages, if you just more budget conscious, if you could spend money, go high level. Trust. 3. How about voice flow? Where does it place in the AI development journey? Voice flow, just so I could confirm, AI voice agents. You don't want to use voice flow, though I will bookmark that. Let me just bookmark. Build AI. Oh, this is agents. No, I wouldn't use voice flow. Do not use voice flow. You technically want actually that for what voice flow is. Voice flow does agents is trash. You want N8N. Good question though. N8N, which is this one right here. There's only 2 automation tools. There's N8N. If you anything that's agent related, N8N is your go-to. Anything workflow related is Make. Between those are the 2 different tools that you're going to use. Yes, there's many different ones. I could name probably 5 other ones, but honestly, these are the 2 that are most in demand. Also, pro tip: never touch Zapier. Zapier is not what you want. Suha says live streaming. Which one? Good question. So OBS is for recording content, like you're actually producing content and recording it. Then you also have, no, thank you, Kevin, I appreciate it. And then Streamlabs is for, technically, I could probably use Streamlabs for recording. Technically, you could do everything probably in Streamlabs. I just haven't set it up for recording. I just like to keep them separate, one for recording content and one for stream. But technically, you could probably get everything done in Streamlabs, both recording and live streaming. Speaking of which, I need to take that and actually add that to the slide for here for under marketing. I need live streams. That's important. Perfect. No, glad you brought that up. And then nice, we're building out a very nice presentation here. I like this. So lastly, AI chatbots. Honestly, Chatbase is the easiest. It allows you to build a chatbot. The reason why you're building chatbots is I have a chatbot on my website and knows everything about my business, can answer questions 24/7, and guide the user towards a sale or a specific type of product or service, for example. So I don't have to waste time with my emails getting flooded with random questions about the business, the services, the hours, booking time, one-on-one, prices. Nope, all done. Everything now is answered through the chatbot. Also, support questions. If they have questions about refunds for the product, how to onboard, how to get started, all those customer service questions are handled through a chatbot like Chatbase. So, customer service and sales or questions on your website are both handled through chatbots, saving you from having to answer back and forth questions. They're available 24/7, 365, and cost a fraction of an employee. Nice. Last one, and then we're done. Good timing. This actually works out great. Delete this slide. All right. Voice. There's only one for voice. It is Vappy. Vappy is the gold standard. Yes, there's many other ones. There's Bland. There's Retail. There's many different ones. But for your business, if you want a very robust AI voice, and I don't have time to do a demo for Vappy, but Vappy allows you to build, again, same thing like chatbots, a receptionist or a sales rep to do sales calls, or a customer service rep so that I can answer questions, for example. Vappy is the gold standard. It's a little advanced to set up correctly, but and then low-key secret, if you're inside the AI community, I shared another AI voice tool that's 10 times simpler, easier, and you could charge thousands of dollars for. It's a very lucrative AI chatbot or AI voice receptionist that you can sell as a service. that's only to AI or members inside the AI community. It's one of the forum posts I just posted today. So check out AI Voice Agent post as of today, and you'll see the tool that I recommend that no one knows about. And you can make it some serious fast cash selling AI and selling that one AI tool. I'm talking to you, Josh, too, specifically. Nice. That is, if we just summarize everything that we accomplished, we went through the entire pyramid of everything you need to increase your productivity, improve your marketing, add automation to your business, add AI chatbots, or add your new AI employees, which are chatbots, and AI voice. With that, as of today, which is Wednesday, March 5th, that is the most cutting edge of what AI has to deliver. This is now a competitive advantage. It is first movers advantage, where the people that take action and take on these type of things, then you'll be able to make more money than your competitors. Again, I want 2025. 2025 is already coming. It's March, and 2025 is already my most profitable year yet because of AI. So that's why the people that are making money are heavy in AI, taking advantage. Best thing is really investing in your education. Hollywood Davis and Suhas want to know what that AI tool is. I can't give. I got to leave something for my AI community members. So only my AI members, because those people are either want to be AI consultants, they want to use AI in their business, or they're selling AI and automation services. So those people I want to give the most advanced ones. So I highly recommend. So if you found this valuable, I highly recommend sign up for the AI community. We have 12 memberships left at the lowest price. After these 12 memberships are gone, the price will immediately double. So do not wait. And everything that I mentioned, we will have courses on everything that I mentioned, plus twice a week office hours. And if you join the annual plan, you get a 1 hour one-on-one with me, where I get to dive deep into your business, your goals, and show you what are the best tools and how to leverage AI to make 2025 your most profitable year yet. Because my goal is to help you make FU money with AI. So I appreciate your time for staying late with me for learning AI, and I'll be back every night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thank you guys, everyone, from Jealous to Cool AI Guy to Hollywood Davis to Ramirez. That ends our webinar for tonight. Suhas, Halo, Kevin, Josh, Sharon. Thank you so much, each and all of you, for watching, and I'll definitely see you guys on the next live stream. Bye.